Leo, what I'm hearing for you right now is it is very important for you to keep your eye directly on your goal, on your prize, right? And it is going to be incredible for those of you that can actually manage and use that focusing as your crossover into this new opportunity. Let's take a look at what's going on with the sun, moon, and rising of Leo. Leo, this is such a beautiful time, and if this reading doesn't resonate with you, remember this is a general reading. I do give little clips of things that I'm picking up that are very specific for specific people. Whatever it is, it has to do with your life. That's why you're here. You started off with the Four of Cups, and this is about focusing on what you've been asking for. I know it's on the way, and that's one of the biggest issues, Leo, that I see with my clients that I've seen over the past decade. And even myself years ago had to go through this process of understanding we have to know it's on the way. So when you see it, you create it, and you see it coming down, you see it going directly wherever it needs to be in your life, but yet you have to be open. It comes in whatever direction it wants. Let's say it's Pentacles. Let's just say it's Pentacles, all right? Because I know a lot of you want that, and I don't blame you. So if we wanted to go into this account and we're being very rigid, it's like it didn't. It came over here. The blessings, the opportunities come in multiple ways, but it's still coming to you. And that's where your intuition is going to guide you on whether or not that is the right avenue for you to take. And for a lot of you, it is going to be absolutely stunning, truly. Now, another card flew out at the same time, and it is the Six of Wands, and that's the victory that I'm talking about. This is about you standing into this beautiful, it's giving me the chills, like you are stepping into this beautiful aspect of you, Leo. One that some of you may have lost that so long ago. An old version of you, maybe when you were, I don't know, 17, 20 years old. Very long time ago. And you forgot. You lost sight of that dream. You lost sight of you, who you were at that time. And that's what's returning throughout all of these transits. And I'm doing a special video. It'll air on Monday, and I'll be there too. We'll do a premiere. But it is about why everybody's tired and what's going on, and it's going to be for all zodiac signs. But Leo, I hope you join in. I have to create the tag, and then I'll come back and put the link in. But you'll see it too. Just so hit the bell. Leo, there's a dynamic of butting heads. You and someone else may be butting heads right now, and it could even be with your own self. It may have everything to do with what I was just talking about, this old version of you where you just knew, hey, someday I'm going to do this when I grow up. It's like this beautiful, optimistic part of you that got lost through life. That's what's coming back in. But there is conflict. So when it does arrive, it may arrive knocking on your door as somebody else that you know. Mercury is still, the energies, Mercury in retrograde is still happening at the time I'm doing this reading. So it could very well be there. All right. So somebody from your past, an old partner, an old relationship, an old boss, whatever it is. But there's this battling that is going to really help you understand the duo within. The duo within you, your inner divine masculine, your inner divine feminine. And there has been such a circle, you know, in the time that I've been doing this. And when I started talking about what it actually is, people were like, no, that's not it. That's not it. You're wrong. You're wrong. And I was like, okay. So I backed off and watched people lose money right and left. Watch people being pulled into an area that was only a portion of it, where they weren't getting the full thing. You're getting the full thing at this time. So as we move into the next, I'm going to say 3 to 4 weeks for a lot of you, this is just this energy of saying, yes, it feels right, or no, it doesn't feel right. That's your divine feminine. And of course, the logic, does it make sense or does it not make sense? Is it that simple? Yes. And when they align, that's when you know you're going to feel it inside. So I hope that makes sense for you. That is for those of you dealing with this internal struggle. Now, if it's another person, I'm going to pull a card just for that one. Hold it. I'll bring this other message out in a minute. If it's another person, I feel that this individual was very rigid, is the word that I'm hearing. Very rigid, very stuck in their own mindset. And therefore, you should be too. Like, you know, if I'm doing it, if this is the way it is because they believe their way is the way, this kind of an energy, and it may have really made things very complicated. Now, who you're dealing with is the Sun card. The Sun card. So it could be an actual son, an adult, a child of yours who is or was dampering things. And some of you, when I said this is something from long ago, you may have had a child, and that child giving birth to the idea, but also giving birth to a baby, and it put it on hold. That's what happened for me. So those of you who know that I traveled through Europe over the last 2 years, it was incredible. And I've been waiting to do that since I was 14 years old. Decades of raising children, raising families, doing everything for everybody else, but not then. Those 2 years were all about me, right? So it's bringing back that memory from a healed perspective from your inner child of what's going on. But yet this person may act very childish. And let me say, I just watched something the other day where the adults were, 30, 40 years old, and they're acting like children, literally, like a teenager of 16, 17 years old. And that's not about inner child. They are not being in their inner child. So I think this person is going to perhaps even tell you that they've been spiritually enlightened, that they've got the light above their head. But be very wary about this, because this is a card of healing. It is in the negative capacity, which would be the upside down. And yet still there's value to this card in the reverse position. But for you, you want to make sure it aligns with you. Now, I also pulled for you the Nine of Cups, and this is beautiful, and this is what's coming. This is the celebration. So you've got the Six of Pentacles, you've got the Four of Cups of being kind of stagnant, of being very, I want to say complacent, not necessarily intentionally not doing anything or not making the changes or opening up whatever you're going to do, meeting the person you want to meet. There was a reason, and it was an internal shift that you were feeling that was external, that was coming from the universe, that was coming from the cosmos. And then we move into this beautiful empowered you where people are going to go, yes, Leo, it's about freaking time. And celebration will follow. A very beautiful, beautiful energy. Now, if you haven't heard, if I didn't say it in the last video, I am changing the way I do these readings. I hope that you're good with it. I'm not going to go into all the different ones because people don't watch the whole thing. Some people don't care about romance, others don't care about career. So it'll be one storyline, and I'll do my best. All right, now, Leo. The dynamics around you are changing, and they are incredibly, they're speeding up incredibly fast over the next few weeks. You are going to see rapid rewards for everything that has been going on with you. One second, I dropped your card. You got the Three of Wands. Very good. Planning, waiting for your ship to come in. And that's exactly what I just said, right? You're going to be receiving. You're standing there waiting. Okay, I've been doing this. All right, girl, woman, whoever you are, L.A. Gonzalez, I've already done this. This is stuff I've already been through. And you've been waiting on the shoreline saying, when is my ship? Where's my ship? Where? There it is. And you're going to take sight of that ship coming in, because it has been far too long for our beautiful Leos to be lingering in the mysticism of the illusions that other people, maybe this individual, whoever this is, has brought in for you, the Sun card. And your last message is saying, hear me now. It is time for you to stand in a position of absolute sovereign empowered you, the sovereign nature, the real you, and people are gonna just love you. Like, no masks on, Leo, they're gonna love you. It isn't about your hair, it isn't about the expensive clothes, it's about you. People are gonna be very drawn to your aura, to your energy field, to your words, especially looking at you for your actions. So I look forward to your comments and much love.